Why, hello there, Minotaurs and mages alike. Shams Nelson here from Fantastic Anatomy, and welcome to another exciting episode of Draw D&D. Woo! In this episode, we're going to be drawing in JRPENCIL style, and stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. That's right, Jimmy. I said it. You guys, and you better do it. You're going to click that subscribe button because I'm going to make more videos about JRPENCIL style. This is more of an exploratory, fun one, but I'll get more into the nitty-gritty in a future episode. So, let's go to the most ghetto class, and let's see, are we on the right thing here? We're going to go to most ghetto class and roller. This is the official Wizards of the Coast dice roller, by the way. So in case you guys don't know how it works, we're going to roll up some random characters. I'm going to draw two in this Chibi style this time, and they're going to be random races and classes. In case you didn't figure it out, these are examples from JRPENCIL, and he's got tons of these. It says number 247. There's literally that many and more. Alright, so let's get to drawing. I'm excited. So let's see if I can figure out how this works. Alright, I got a 9 is going to be the race. Kobold. Alright, that's really annoying. I don't know how. I have an 11. Okay, I'm going to do this for the race, actually. 11. Spell scale? What is. Alright, man, he's a spell scale. He's a straight up spell scale. I mean, if you don't know about that, he's a spell scale knight. Alright, and we're going to have these guys facing off like they're about to do battle. So let's leave the second roll for later. I think I'll leave these references up for now. We'll get some ideas there. But okay, say goodbye. Oh, and this is Mage Goku, by the way, obviously. Alright. I forgot to introduce him properly. And this is this dude's. Just check it out. It's crazy. Alright. Alright, let's get drawing. So we're gonna do a spell scale, and for you guys who don't know what's a spell scale, I mean, where you been, man? You been living under a rock? You've been, it's very embarrassing. I won't dignify those people with an explanation here, because if you don't know what a spell scale is, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright, I'm gonna come clean. I have no idea what a spell scale is. It sounds more like a class than a race, but we're gonna just do whatever we want with that. We're gonna do a knight. I'm not gonna put a helmet on him because I haven't practiced that yet. But alright. So it's gonna be cool. Don't you guys worry. So this knight is gonna be ready for this guy's challenge. So we're gonna have him facing off, we said, right? Let's move him up a little bit. Alright. So there's a few parts. We got the upper torso is going to be this kind of shape. And then we're going to have the lower torso gets even bigger. That was the biggest trick in Chibi character drawing that I didn't do. That was a huge revelation. Did I mention that I had a huge revelation? Alright. Then these are going to get a little thinner and then a little thicker. What? Did you see what happened there? We got a little disco action going on. You see what I'm saying? That was another huge revelation. I don't even think you need that circle. Get rid of that circle. Let's not overcomplicate things. Alright? So let's say he's holding his sword like this. He's staring his foe straight into the eye. And then one thing, so he does have a YouTube video, like 3 YouTube videos up. And this is where I've been gleaning information. But the first 2 are like 4 hours long. The third one looks really promising. And I haven't watched it yet, so that's why I'm holding off on making a how to draw like video. But if you guys are aching to check it out, then you can look up his YouTube channel by the same name, JR Drawing. There's a time when rotating the canvas would be good, but I don't want to start doing something new right now. Alright, whatever. This is fun. If I was drawing on my own, I'd probably take a little more time and angle the sword down like this. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's actually not going to take that much more time at all. And I think it's really going to add to the quality of the piece. Why? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because a diagonal angle has a more is more dynamic in nature. Maybe it'll create more of a flow with the eyes looking at each other, and then you go down to the sword, and then the sword goes to the feet. I'm really suffering with this sword. All right, we'll come back to that. What if we don't even use that? So we do want to have a neck. So he does have a neck, or this what's his name? A good friend, and he even gives these guys 2 leg parts. So let me actually. Is that too much? See, they've got 2 leg parts. It's pretty subtle, but we got them. And then one thing I've been doing is kind of like drawing this out like a bell shape, so I feel like, okay, that's a grounded shape. And then I'll have the legs follow it. It seems to be seems to be working for me. Yeah, see, that looks a little better, I think. Alright, cool. Now we're going to have him have a shield, because he's a knight. And maybe we can figure out a way to make this knight a little more exciting. We can make his sword a little cooler, but, I don't know, we'll figure it out. What if we give him a cool trench coat? Yeah. It's really like puffing out. But it hugs his sides for some magical reason. It's a magical trench coat. Oh. Alright, and then he's got the color pop look going on. Alright, now this is like a vampire knight. Alright, we're about to get to the face. We're about to get there. I think this is enough for now, and I'll come in and I'll do the details. I want to give this a good curve to it if I can. Let's try that. Alright, I'm going to come back and do the details later, I think. But let's put the face. Now look, this is a mistake or a thing I used to always do. So this is where I'm going to put the nose, alright? So let's get rid of that. That's confusing. Look at that. Alright, look at this. We got a head. And we're going to put a little boom on there right there. And that is where the nose goes. So the eyes are like here. And the mouth is like super small down here. Alright, you're going to see how this comes together. Okay. Why is this guy? This is an effeminate looking face, I think. I'm not sure why. It's gotta be the eyes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Like a anime hero. They're usually pretty feminine. They're feminine features. But a masculine character. It's interesting. Alright, and then one thing is this puffy hair. So let's give him some cool hair like this. I'm just gonna make a bunch of random puffs and see what happens. Try to keep a general shape going on. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this guy up here. Get all this. We're cleaning it up because we're getting to a later stage in this sketch. So what I think I'll do is I'll come back with my puffy pants. We're gonna put some puffy pants on. We're gonna come back and do all that in the next stage. Well, let's roll up. Oh, should we do that now? Or should we do it in the next stage? Alright, let's do it now real quick. I want to build anticipation to the next character because I'm super excited. So I'm going to outline him a little more. To do this, I'm just going to go and I'm going to use the same thing. I have a basic brush on the opacity, what's it called? The sensitivity is on for opacity and pressure and how flow. And I'm just going to outline them a little bit. I like the hair actually, so I'm going to keep that pretty much the same. And this is where I like to kind of flesh out the outfit a little more. So let's see what I can do here. Let's add a button. Is that cool? And then the shoulder things coming out a little bit. I should have sketched out a little bit more of an outfit here, so I have a rough idea. But alright, I'm gonna give him like he's like one of those Enlightenment era explorers. Like a good guy pirate. And then this sword and this style, I think. No, it's hard to do these straight lines without rotating the canvas. Should I rotate it? Oh my gosh, I did it, you guys. I don't even think. Oh, well, this angle works. Actually, yeah, look at that. That is so much better than just having a bad drawing. Right? Now I gotta learn the hotkey to get it back to normal. So let's see. I think I'm going a little overboard with this rotating business. I rotate all the way around. Alright, alright. Oops. Whoa. I have a feeling if I don't get it perfectly straight, some people out there are gonna flip out. So I'm gonna go all the way back here. Only gonna rotate on rare occasions for now. Look how much time this has consumed. Okay. That's so worth it, come on. That sword looks straighter than I could ever draw it without rotating. I am a new huge fan of rotating the canvas. I didn't think I would be. Alright, I want to speed this along, alright? I want to keep this fresh and exciting because I know the new school crowd like me. There's no attention span. I'm going to keep this cool and exciting for my own self as well. I want to make this pretty cool, man, because this is pretty cool. So, let's see if I can balance the two. Alright, so, when I do these outlines, I like to keep things really, like, I still, like, zoom in and zoom out with my eyeballs and move around the canvas. Because I used to not do this, and then I heard this advice from other people, and it's true. You gotta, because you want to keep the full picture in mind, and you also want to make sure that all your characters have puffy pants. Alright? Because puffy pants are the coolest. I don't know why this guy's pants are so high up. They shouldn't be that high up. I'm gonna give him another belt. I think that's a fine way to do that. And then I like to think of their hands like this, like little mittens. So if it's in a fist, it's a little bean like that. If it's like punching you, like if that's coming towards you. On the other side, you still got the bean, but then you got this coming out like that. And then that's good for now. I think that can get you a long way, man. You get a lot of mileage with those hands, with those few hands. Here, I'll do another one. This is advanced technique. Alright, this is what I'll do. I'll draw like 3 things like that, or 4, and then like a hand around it. Oh, it's not really working right now. Or maybe you gotta get the thumb right. Alright, it's not working. It's not working. Advanced technique. Technique overload. Alright. Like how I said I was gonna go faster and then I divulge. I think up there was the closest I got. Anyways, whatever. Alright. Alright, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Be patient with me, guys. You guys aren't that busy. Don't lie. Everyone trying to act all important. Trying to live their lives. Like they've got a finite amount of time on this earth. Heh. That's silliness. Alright. Alright, man, that's a really... We're gonna chill on the shield. You give him some nice boots, and then you go almost, and you just cut off that point, and then just give him a little bit of something like that. So we're gonna do around here again. And come over here, we're gonna cut off that point, and we're gonna give him a little flat pointy foot like that. Look at that tiny little foot. That is cute. Chibi, big head, little foot. I think that's the new... Oh, this guy's a spell scale. Let's give him some scales. Let's get this iridescent shimmer about his skin. These just smooth scales. Oh look, the rest of him's covered up. I wonder why. Because his beautiful scales attract too many females who want to mate with him. Alright? Cool. So we've got Leonardo. Leonardo, I think, is how it's pronounced, with emphasis on the last syllable. Okay? And he is a faithful knight of the spell scale order. We're gonna go to our ghetto generator. We're gonna roll 4. We're gonna get a halfling. We're gonna get the lamest rolls we can get. We're gonna roll a 1. We're gonna get a barbarian. We're gonna get the coolest roll we can get. So this guy is presumably a normal-sized humanoid, right? Alright, I'm getting really psyched up apparently. And my computer decided, you know what, you're too psyched up. I refuse to work under these conditions. And I said, dang bro, like gotta play me like that. And he said, I just chill, don't do anything irrational. And that's it. And that was the whole conversation. Alright, so we'll lower that later. For now, we're gonna use that same. No, we won't actually. What if we wanted to do something fancy lemon? Alright, it's way past my bedtime. I got up at like 5 today, and it's like 6. So I've been up for over 12 hours, if you can believe it. Yep. So, we got a halfling. How are we going to show it's a halfling? We're going to make it smaller than the rest of the other humanoid fools. And he's a barbarian, so he clearly has no fear. In fact, he's yelling like, I'm a barbarian! Respect my rage! Respect me! Does he even have a weapon? Of course he has a weapon. He has 2 weapons. He has 2 spiked clubs. The only weapon suitable for a halfling barbarian. See, this is why we do it on a separate layer, so we can move him up and so you can say, you fool! I am a being of pure destruction! And you come into my realm! You look me in the eyes, and you tell me that I smell like frogs? You make me sick. And that's it. So I don't even know what these guys' little legs look like without their... I'm gonna go with that. Alright, I think that's it. This guy was easy. You know why? We're gonna make him smaller. That's it. Boom. They're already chibi, so they can't be that much smaller. I think that's a decent halfling size. Then we're gonna come up here, we'll lower this opacity a little bit. With a heavier hand. With the stroke of a true kung fu master. We're gonna make this guy a star. Nope, we already messed it up. We lost it. That's why you gotta keep it loose. You gotta ride the goose. You ever heard that expression? Good. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna give you a special tip. You wanna make anyone look crazy? Just get one eye like that. That is the entire foundation of the show Invader Zim. And it works. And it works. You only need one gag if it's a good gag. And I honestly love Invader Zim. Yeah, they got a handful of gags. That was a great gag. That was a great gag. It was a gag for the gag books. And I like doing stuff like hair when I'm just kind of keeping super loose. I think it's a good little exercise to loosen up your hand. Because if I don't know if it's just me, but well, no, it's not just me. I don't know how many people out there, but I love sketches that have a loose quality to them. Like when someone does a gesture drawing. Oops. Oh, where do I say? When someone does a gesture drawing, oh my gosh, that's good. That's as simple as like. Then you're like, oh my gosh, I can see the whole figure in that. It's glorious, but like every little piece is like, oh, he made an angle change there to indicate the elbow. Like, that's legit, man. I love that simplicity that shows mastership. So, I think a nice little exercise is to do something like hair and just work on getting really like nice and elegant. Like, I kind of like the way like something like, I don't know. You know, like that, I feel like that has a good flow to it versus like, well, it's not amazing, but I don't know, that has a good flow to it too. Guess I'm loosened up. Don't you tell me that little squiggle doesn't have a beautiful flow to it. Who will pay $12,000 for that at the Los Angeles Art Show? I just have to sneak in and set up a booth before anyone notices. Get my money. Cash only. Get out. Leave the country. Change my name. Start up a cult. And play Dungeons and Dragons with Southeast Asians for the rest of my life. And that, my friend, is how you win in the game of life. I hope this has been an educational session of Fantastic Anatomy, life skills, advanced intermediate seminar. If you want to sign up for the full course, go to my website and just give me a lot of money and I'll make up some crazy course and I will sell it to you. Right? And I'll even name it after you. And if you don't want me naming after you, I'll name it after Jam. That's it. Just Jam. Jam and Leonardo versus Leonardo. We're gonna make a new layer. Let's keep this for real. For real, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. And then I'm gonna give you guys a special bonus lesson. I teach you guys how to make a YouTube thumbnail. Alright? I'm gonna teach you guys right now. You're in for such a treat. You're gonna click Command Shift 4. You're gonna take this little thing, you're gonna drag it right around the part you want to thumbnail. Like that, and you're gonna be like, beautiful. I was gonna put the Draw D&D logo, but nah, homie. Peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.